Hello, welcome to this new video. But anyway, right now I'm relaxing, taking apart some of this, not sponsored. Like for example, whenever like this weather is really messing me up, so if I feel like my sinuses are starting to drain and you get that sick, icky feeling, I drink some Alka-Seltzer to kind of balance that out so I don't get sick. Like I said, I've been playing my PS4. Tell you the truth, I played my PS4 so much. I played so much over the last 2 days than I did in the last month. I bought some add-ins for a game, and which made the game a hell of a lot better for this game called XCOM 2 that I play. It's a strategy-based game, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. You know, you die. You could die in it. I had like out of 20 soldiers so far, 2 people died so far. But anyway, enough of that. Also, recently I bought the Avengers game recently, and downloaded all of that, and I started playing it today. It's kind of interesting. That's all I can say. A lot of people, I heard a lot of reviews. Some reviews say, "Oh, this is a great game. This is a great game." Some reviews saying that it's not a great game. It's kind of iffy. And I could see why it's like that, because they take a lot of the Marvel mythos and kind of jumble it up to make this game, and I can understand. Yeah. But anyway, I had to do some more laundry today because I found some clothes that need to be done. I have a separate set of clothes that I use for like cutting grass and yard work, and what happened was they're clean, but I had them on the floor in my closet, and I decided to clean them again before the winter. Because the cat lays on it, but that's okay. But anyway, that's not what this video was about. This video was about, I read some books today. I read some comic books today. Like I said, when I buy a comic book, I show you what I buy, and then after I read it, I tell you what about it and what I think about it. This was a couple doozies. Venom, 28. I am so lost on this. And the reason why I'm lost on it, because it continues a storyline that you had to been reading from a long time ago. You had to been reading it constantly to figure out what's going on, and I have no clue. It's not making sense to me. So naturally, I just bought it because I like the cover, and that's all it is. Next is the Maestro #2. What happened after the world goes to war, Holocaust? The Hulk and some people are still alive. Humanity's still living. New York. I think there's an old Professor X in there. Not sure yet because he's sitting in the Professor X hover chair from the '90s cartoon. And Hercules is running New York City. So far the story's good. I'm kind of liking that story. Venom, if you're a fan of Venom, which I am, but I was kind of dumb not read it from the beginning. This new series from the beginning, I'm too lost. Maestro, good book. Next is Juggernaut #1. This is written by Fabian Nitsia. He's a very old school writer. He wrote books in like in the 80s and 90s, and drew on by Ron Garney, who rose to popularity in the 90s. Now think about it, 90s, long time ago. Good story. It's starting off good. Seems like Juggernaut is turning over a new leaf, especially since they kind of lump him as a mutant, even though he's not a mutant. Interesting. Interesting, say the least. Now there was a comic years ago called J2, which is the son of Juggernaut, because the Juggernaut turned good. So maybe they're throwing hints. Big daddy of them all, Ultraman. I finally got a chance to read Ultraman, The Rise of Ultraman #1. At first I thought they was going to do a rehash of the 1960s show. Totally different. Totally different. It's based in modern day time. I recommend this book. Love the Alka-Seltzer taste. Juggernaut, I highly recommend you read it. Highly recommend it. This one, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. And that's it. That's it for now. You probably thought it was going to be a super long video. It's not. But anyway, hope you have a great night. Talk to you later. Oh, I'm sorry. If you like it, if you want to leave a comment, if you read any of these books, let me know if you liked it or not. Especially if you're a Venom reader and you read the actual books, and you can kind of give me a quick synopsis of what's going on. It might tempt me to keep going on, because I know the variant covers for the Venom books is super fire right now. Because a friend of mine is buying 4 to 5 copies of each of them that's coming out. Any of these books that you think if you read it and you think you liked it or you didn't like it, let me know. Let's get some conversation. Star Wars. But anyway, if you like this video, like it. If you want to share it, go ahead and share it. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, or put a gun to my head. Who knows? But anyway, I want you to have a great night and keep your reading super tight.